It wouldn't be long before Andrew would claim his third victim. On May 4th, Andrew Cunanan drove to Chicago, Illinois, where his next victim, 72-year-old Lee Miglin, a prominent real estate developer, would be murdered. After breaking into Miglin's home, Andrew bound Miglin's hands and feet and wrapped his head with duct tape. He then proceeded to stab Miglin more than 20 times with a screwdriver, slit his throat with a hacksaw, and finally stole his car at the time. Miglin's wife was not in town, although Miglin's family said the killing was random. The FBI argued the way Andrew had murdered Miglin, it appeared to show motive by how violent the crime was. Police noted several things. The killer had slept in Miglin's bed, used the bathtub, and even shaved and left hair in the sink. Another odd thing was the 1994 green Lexus registered to Miglin was missing from the garage, and found the Jeep. Andrew had been driving abandoned in its place. Miglin's Lexus was equipped with a car phone, which activated in Pennsylvania on May 4th and May 8th, and again on May 9th. Twice in different locations in New Jersey. On May 9th in Pennsylvania Township, New Jersey, at Fen Point Cemetery, Andrew would shoot and kill the 45-year-old caretaker, William Reese. When Reese didn't return home for dinner, his wife visited the cemetery to check on him and found the office door open and the radio playing inside. She then called the police, who found her husband shot in the head by the same pistol Andrew had used to murder Matson. The killing was determined to simply for Reese's vehicle, which would be the vehicle Andrew would drive to Florida to commit his final murder during his spree. On May 12th, Andrew began staying at the Normandy Plaza Hotel in Miami Beach, Florida, which he paid $29 a night in cash. 1 month later, he was listed on the FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list. The search for the stolen vehicle, however, was unsuccessful. Instead of hiding, Andrew took the approach of hiding in plain sight for 2 months. He even used his own name to pawn a stolen item on July 7th, despite knowing the police routinely review pawn shop records. But by July 14th, when he ran out of money, he simply left without paying for his final night. The next day, Andrew would claim his final victim in his murderous rampage. 50-year-old Gianni Versace, who was an Italian fashion designer, was on his front stairs of his mansion in Miami Beach when he was shot twice in the back of the head with the same pistol used to murder his last 2 victims. A witness attempted to pursue Andrew, but was unable to catch him when he vanished into a nearby parking garage. Gianni Versace was pronounced dead at Jackson Memorial Hospital at 9:21 a.m. Later the same day after the shooting, police responded to the designer's murder, found Reese's stolen vehicle in the parking garage, where they found it contained Andrew's clothing and clippings of newspaper articles about the murders. Andrew had committed 11 days after the murder of the fashion designing icon on July 23, 1997. Andrew's last act of violence was discovered on a luxury boathouse in Miami Beach after a caretaker reported hearing a gunshot to police. Andrew Cunanan had committed suicide by a single gunshot wound to the head, with the same gun he had used in his last 3 murders. His cremated remains are inurned in the mausoleum at Holy Cross Cemetery in San Diego, California. Many people have wondered why he did it. Stories from he thought he was dying to he did it to finally find the fame and stardom he had always sought after so desperately. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any recommendations, please feel free to comment or contact me. I'm on all social media and they are linked on the page. Please feel free to leave a like and rate and review if you enjoy the show. I'd love to hear from you guys as well as your thoughts on the case. Please be respectful to parties involved, and until next time, take care.